she's become a very good friend at this point, and we all know how talented she is, but also just a wonderful human being. And I was excited because this is going to be great to do it with Stevie. You know, that's kind of a dream come true. So it's amazing. Couldn't have picked a better co-coach.
I thought it was great that he asked me to do it at the beginning of this whole thing instead of at the very end, which is when when I came to sing with Javier. I flew in literally got in from London 3 hours before the show. I ran down here and we played the song once. I think we rehearsed it once, and then it was like, okay, everybody change and get ready. So I didn't get to really experience much except going on stage and singing Landslide with Javier, and then leaving. They won, we won, and it was over for me. Whenever I'm home and have had the time, I have watched The Voice, and I really enjoy it. So I am happy to be in on the beginning this time instead of at the very end, because I'm a teacher at heart, and I love being involved with giving my little bits of wisdom and stuff that I've learned, since I started singing when I was 5. Because I think it helps. All these little stories that I have that changed me along the way, that I wish somebody had told me, don't do that, or do that, or all those little things that you run into in your life. It's like, not like you can change people and they're not going to make their own mistakes, because they are, but you can help.
Well, being on the show for the first year, that was still my first season, so I hadn't experienced anything like it before. And I think that Javier was very representative of me falling in love with the show, because I remember before when we all sat in the chairs for the first time, and it was Christina and Sela and myself and Blake, we thought to ourselves, we're not going to find anybody that we like. And then enter Javier. Oh my God. Wow. This is crazy. He did Time After Time, and I remember just being so blown away. That's what kind of ignited the flame in me to love the show, was finding Javier. That was always my first breakthrough moment, the first goosebump moment. And then when Stevie came and sang with Javier, I thought to myself, oh man, this is it's pretty perfect. All the stars had aligned for me that season with Javier, and then with Stevie coming to sing with him, and then he ended up winning. And it was there were revelations all over the place, and Stevie definitely had something to do with that. It was a very special thing, experiencing that for the first time, and also, seeing Javier and how excited he was to be singing with Stevie. It was just like, wow, I helped make this happen. I helped facilitate this. It was really cool.
That's destiny.
Yeah.
That's when your life takes a right or a left turn and you don't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this show for you has really been, sometimes your destiny just throws something out in front of you, and you never in a million years, 7 years ago, would have thought that you would still be doing this, Just from spending a couple of hours with 6 really good singers just now, you can't help but be really invested in it, because it's their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their life.
You're helping them fulfill their dreams.
And you're helping them get
degree.
it together to figure out if this is really what they want to do, or if this is too much for them, or are they willing to work that hard? And it's, and then they see us and they go, well, these people really worked hard to get where they are. Are we willing to do that? So it really creates a lot of questions and answers, I think, for these kids. And then they can walk away knowing, well, if I get kicked off the show, then I'm going to go home and I'll get a job, but I'll also continue with my music, and I'll make it somehow. And if you want it that bad, you probably will.
I think the most surprising thing, and actually one of the most satisfying and rewarding things, being kind of longtime vets on the show, is that when people come in now and they're doing it for the first time, and you have people who are really established people, Pharrell or Gwen or whoever it may be, Shakira, Usher, they come in and they are blown away by how they can still be blown away by something. You know what I mean? It's really weird, because it's not the same thing that you normally experience, even if you're at the height of your profession. we're singers, you know, we're entertainers, we're writers, whatever we are. And then you come and you do this and you think, oh my God, this is so much fun. What a cool, interesting new way to use the things that I've learned to help share them and, you know, help people grow. So seeing them go through that and kind of get turned on by the whole thing and get into the whole thing and get wrapped up in it is really, really fun. You know, it's like you're sharing a secret with somebody, you know. It's not what everybody thinks. It's a lot of fun.